I'm a board certified doctor of naturopathy, and I'm very clear with all of my clients that I'm not a medical doctor. So the two sides of camps are very different. Medical doctor, or you could be a licensed doctor of naturopathy or a licensed naturopathic doctor, depending on how you want to claim that to be. And a licensed doctor is still a medical doctor. So it's like, when somebody says, oh, I'm going to a functional medicine doctor thinking that that is now natural, it's not. They just tend to look at system functions operating together more than, say, allopathy, where the doctor would just look at like one specific issue and then they go from there. So my field is different because I chose specifically to become a board certified doctor of naturopathy as opposed to a licensed doctor of naturopathy, because I'm not interested in prescribing medicine. I'm not interested in diagnosing and treating people and going down that path, because I don't believe in that system. I think that it's flawed. I think that there's some really great elements to it, but at the same time, as a board certified doctor of naturopathy, I deal with foundations of health. We look at your body as a whole. We're dealing with different modalities such as photobiomodulation. You see acupuncturists or acupressurists. You see different people that do iridology, even muscle response testing, applied kinesiology, and some other different modalities. Traditional Chinese medicine is another one. So one of the things that I want to help you guys understand is that I never claim to be a medical doctor. That is not something that I do. I'm a board certified doctor of naturopathy, which is the natural side of things. So one other area of concern this year has been my switch, meaning you've seen me teach a lot about essential oils, natural products, specifically from Young Living, and then all of the sudden I stopped. That is because they terminated me 1 year ago today. So I'm officially out of the contract that I had with them. We had a 1 year non-compete contract after they terminated me. They terminated me because I was sharing patches, phototherapy patches. I did it correctly as far as I was concerned because of where I posted and what I posted, and I never shared the business opportunity. I just shared the actual patches themselves from an educational standpoint. Found out later, after they terminated me, that the termination was wrongfully done. But then when I went through the appeals process, they just decided to stand with what they said. I was under compliance at that time. I had always been under compliance. There was just about a week of time where I was learning what was going on and trying to understand it. And they just stuck with it. So I felt that difference of thought process. Unfortunately, when another higher up got almost terminated, she called me frantically, spoke for about 3 hours, and Young Living gave her the courtesy of telling her how to do it legally by selling it through her husband. And that was the piece, that was the missing piece that I didn't understand, because I was very confused as to why other higher up leaders were able to get away with selling directly into their downline teams, other MLMs, and Young Living never batted an eye. And it was because of that one loophole that Young Living apparently does share with their upper leaders. And I have that directly from a Crown Diamond. And for me personally, they don't know who I was. They didn't know who I was, or maybe they didn't care who I was, or maybe they knew who I was. And
That's why Network Solutions makes it easy to find the perfect domain name to make the right first impression. Your domain
they wanted me out. So to me, it doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, it's fine because God wanted me to go in a different direction. I feel really, really blessed this year. The problem this year, though, for me was that I was under this kind of cloud of pressure of potentially getting sued, making sure that I asked every single person who ever asked me about LifeWave patches, do you sell Young Living? Are you a distributor with Young Living? I need to make sure, otherwise I will sign you up with my husband. After I found out the whole husband rule, I posted anytime I wanted, just saying my husband sells it, and that's legal. So there was an understanding of there was one very simple thing that could have changed everything. had conduct just told me that, again, they gave the courtesy of telling their upper leaders this, but they don't tell me. I was just a gold leader, so what did they care? So it's fine. I think that there's this, favoritism or, choosing to go down a path that they wanted to go. It was very sad for many of you. I moved on. I love Gary Young's philosophy. I love what he has done and his legacy. So I had no problem teaching you guys for the past year about Young Living and things. If you had questions, every single week I came on and did a weekly lesson for you for free on any question you had. And even if you asked a question about Young Living products, I answered them truthfully and fairly. And I have no hard feelings about their products. Asked a question about Young Living products, I answered them truthfully and fairly. And I have no hard feelings about their products. I think their products are great. I think everything, like I said, that Gary put forward is